Women are so fond of pretending, especially when it comes to sex. Okay, so even when she is doing something that she is not comfortable with, something that she does not love, but just because she wants to please her man, she'll pretend to be enjoying this. Now, today we are going to talk about mistakes that women make when giving a BG to their man. Okay, now, I know the biggest percentage of my viewers or my subscribers are men. So, because I care so much about you, I care so much about your women, I want them to be perfect in this game. I want them to be perfect when they are pleasing you. So, what you are going to do is share this video with your female friends or with your girlfriends or your women, and trust you me, it will help them a great deal. Make sure to watch up until the end. The very biggest and first mistake that women make when giving their men a BG is pretending to be okay with the process. Now, you need to understand that in order for anybody to enjoy oral sex, it must be with a willingness, okay? It must be something that you are okay with. It must be something that you enjoy doing. Only then will you be able to give it to perfection and also enjoy it in the process, yeah? So most women will pretend like they are okay with a BG and also pretend like they so much know how to do it or how to give it, even when they are totally great about it. So that is the biggest mistake. So if you are a man watching this video, make sure that you take out time, talk to your woman, communicate. Make sure that you understand really from your woman, does she even know what this is? Or is it something that she just imagines? Is it something that she just sees in the movies and she thinks she can just copy paste and give it to you? Number two mistake that women make when giving the BG is biting the joystick. Now, we are going to assume that this is our joystick. Okay, so if you are a woman watching this video, or even you are a man, like I said, you have to share this video, okay, so that it reaches to your women, yeah? So we are going to assume that this is our joystick. Now, the mistake most of you do is when you are giving that BG, you use your teeth. Now, you need to know that the joystick is very sensitive, and the worst thing you can ever do is use your teeth on it, okay? Because when you do, you are going to actually cause pain on your man's joystick. So make sure that when you are giving that BG, make sure that you mum your teeth. It's called mumming your teeth, such that they do not reach on this Mr. D. Okay, so as you are doing it, make sure that it's at no point should you use your teeth. It's very important, yeah? So never use your teeth on a joystick. Never do this because it's painful. Next point, number three, or next mistake, number three that women make when doing this is not making use of their hands, okay? So some women assume that because it's called a BG, that means you are literally supposed to use your mouth only. And they think the hands are only supposed to be used when you are giving a hands job, which is wrong, okay? Because when you are giving one of the two, you should make sure that you use other parts of your body to make the process more interesting, okay? So when you are giving that BAG, make sure that you also use the hands. I mean, it makes it more pleasurable, okay? So as you are doing this, let your hands also be busy. Probably your hands will be touching the neighborhood, which is the BALLS. I'm trying not to mention these words such that YouTube does not bring down this video, okay? So try to be very sharp and try to be catchy with the words. Okay? Now, in case you are watching me for the very first time, or probably you've been following, but you have never ever taken out time to subscribe, this is the part of the video where I kindly ask all of you, ladies and gentlemen, to please help Mwa grow her YouTube channel. Now, all you need to do is please turn on the subscription button and also turn on the bell notification so that each time that I post such videos, you will be notified by YouTube just like that. Okay? Now, if you have watched this video up to this point and you feel there is some sense in it, there is some value, there is some educative teaching that you are getting in it, how about you go right ahead and give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section, and please share this video with your friends and family before we jump onto the second bit of it. Don't forget to subscribe. Point number 4, or next mistake number 4 that women make when giving the B to the J is forgetting the neighborhood. Okay, forgetting the neighborhood, which is the BALLS, the balls. Now you need to understand that when you are giving this B to the J, it's supposed to be a complete package. Okay, so don't only concentrate on Mr. D, because when you do that, then the neighbors will start complaining. Okay, so it's important that as you are working on Mr. B or Mr. D, sorry, make sure that the neighbors are also happy such that they do not start making noise. Okay, and one of the ways that we can pleasure the neighbors is by, of course, using lubricant. So get some lubricant, baby, probably oil, and rub it onto the neighborhood and then start giving them pleasure. Now, I have a complete video on how to pleasure the neighbors. So if you haven't watched it, I'm leaving a link in the bio, so please. Next mistake, number 5 that women make when giving the B to the G is giving dry strokes, completely dry strokes. Okay, and you need to understand that in as much as Mr. D will have some small fluids that it will produce before the final pouring, it's also important that as you are giving this exercise, you use some fluids. Okay, now one of the commonest fluids that I would urge you to use is your own saliva. Okay, so make sure that before you get into this exercise, make sure that you have taken lots and lots of water. Of course, not very more, but you should have enough water. It shouldn't happen that you are already dehydrated. So make sure that you have taken out some water. Now, when you get into the exercise, as you are giving whatever we say you are giving, you can do this. You get, at some point you have to spat your saliva onto Mr. D, of course, and then take it out and start making it what I'm literally doing. And lastly, point number 6 mistake that women do or women make when giving the B to the J is forcibly trying to give a deep throat. Now, women, my sisters, you need to understand that giving a deep throat is not a joke. It's not a joke, especially for those of us who enjoy a real big size. Okay, not extremely big, but I personally love a reasonable size. Okay, so for people like us, it's not easy to give a deep throat. Now, if your man has a small Mr. D, of course, it's something that you can easily dip into your mouth and down your throat. But if you have my kind of size, oh my God, don't play. Don't joke with a deep throat. It's not something that you can easily do. So instead of you pretending to be okay with it, I mean, that is why some of you end up even throwing out. Now, you can imagine how much of a disappointment and how much of a shame it's going to turn out to be, okay? So instead of going through all that process, don't force yourself to deep throat. Sisters, don't force yourself. Especially, like I said, if you have a big member, don't force it deep into your throat. Now, in case you have a man, because I know there are men who will force you to do that, or probably they enjoy a match only after you deep throat. If you have that kind of a man, I'm giving you a simple advice. What you are going to do is, instead of dipping Mr. D straight into your throat, what you are going to do is improvise using your cheek. You get? So yes, it's not going to fully enter, but Because, okay, the other thing I haven't told you is what matters the most when you are doing this exercise is Mr. D being somewhere, is Mr. D being covered, okay? So just like Mr. D is covered when he is inside your juicy pot as a woman, of course, I'm assuming I'm mostly talking to the women, okay? So equally, when you put Mr. D inside your cheek, somehow he still feels that warmth, okay? So like we've said, we are not able to make Mr. D enter direct to our throat, but what we are doing is improvising Mr. D by making him rest inside our cheek. So do this. Okay, so like I said, it will not be the same. Maybe the feeling also will not be the same exact, but at least your man will enjoy the process. So instead of giving a direct deep throat, we are giving a cheek throat. I don't know if that exists anyway. Well, guys, those have been the points of the day today. Okay, I know most of you have enjoyed this video. So there you have it, 6 mistakes that women make when giving their men the B to the J. Now, because of late, can I say, it's a trend, or it's a fashion, or it's the way that we all enjoy this game, okay? That is why I thought I would do this video. So if you want to satisfy your man with a B to the J, make sure to avoid these mistakes. I mean, there you have it. Never pretend like you know how to do this. It's always better to learn. And then as time goes on, you will perfect yourself in this game. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Have you enjoyed the topic? Was it worth your time? Was it worth your data? Let's communicate in the comment section. And of course, before you get off this video, please help me grow this channel. All you need to do is subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, give it a comment, and most of all, please share this video if you found value in it. Okay, thank you guys so much. I love you. I appreciate you. By the way, I don't take you for granted. Okay, so I appreciate your support. You always turning up to watch my videos. Thank you so much, and let's grow together. Let's fight together to take this channel up to the heights. I love you once again. Bye. Bye. See you guys.